Ever find yourself like constantly checking that battery percentage on your phone,
Oh, yeah.
hoping it'll actually make it through the day?
Totally.
Yeah, you're not alone.
It's like a universal struggle.
Today, we're diving deep into a trick that supposedly makes that battery last longer.
Okay. The
charge to 80% rule.
right.
Have you heard of this one?
Oh, yeah. It's everywhere. Like every tech forum.
Yeah, everyone's talking about it.
Everyone's got an opinion.
We dug into a recent German study on this.
Okay.
They really put it to the test, and the results are pretty interesting.
Interesting in what way?
Well, they...
Like, did it actually work or?
yeah, like, does it actually make a difference?
Right.
And,
Because that's the big question, right?
Yeah.
Like, is it hype or is it legit?
Right.
I mean, it's fascinating to see, like, actual science trying to back up what, started as kind of a tech tip.
right.
And it's not just about iPhones either.
Oh,
This study, it gives us a glimpse into maybe how we can extend the life of all lithium-ion batteries.
Yeah.
I mean, they're in everything these days.
that's true.
So are you going to tell me, like, did this 80% rule actually hold up?
Well, the study, they really wanted to understand,
Okay.
like, why batteries lose their power over time.
Right. Because nothing lasts forever.
Right. It's all about the chemistry.
Chemistry.
Yeah, how these batteries work at, like, a chemical level.
Okay.
Think of it like a really old, like, trusty sweater.
Okay. I like that.
It's going to wear out eventually,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, no matter what you do.
And, imagine if you kept stretching that sweater
Yeah.
beyond its limits.
Uh-huh.
Every single time you wear it, it's going to fall apart faster.
Yeah.
right?
It's going to get all stretched out and saggy.
Exactly. And that's kind of what happens when you constantly drain your battery
Oh, okay.
and then charge it back up to 100%.
Like you're putting stress on it.
Yeah. That's like
Sure.
overstretching that sweater, putting a lot of stress on the battery.
Okay.
And then on top of that, charging to 100%
Yeah.
makes your phone get hotter.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
And we all know heat is not a battery's best friend.
Not at all.
So this German study,
Yeah.
they didn't just rely on like theories or anything.
Okay.
They took data from real iPhone 15 users
Oh, wow.
to see how their charging habits were affecting the battery.
Okay, so real phones, real people.
Yeah.
So how'd they make sure it was actually the charging and not something else?
Well, they had a control group.
Okay.
And the control group, they just charged how they normally would.
Okay, got it.
And then they had another group that followed the 80% rule.
Right, so they could compare.
Yeah, head to head.
That makes sense.
See if there's a difference.
Solid methodology makes the results more reliable. So they tracked these iPhone users for a year.
A whole year?
Yeah, and in the end, the 80% group, their batteries were at like 98%.
Wow, still going strong.
Right. Meanwhile, the 100% chargers,
Yeah, what happened to them?
they were down to 95% on average.
So 3% difference.
Yeah, and you might think like, okay,
Not a big deal.
exactly. But over time,
That's what I was thinking.
it adds up.
Does it really make a difference, though?
Think about it like that small difference
Yeah.
could mean months of extra battery life,
Oh, wow.
especially if you keep your phone for a few years,
So we're talking like an extra 6 months
maybe even a year.
before needing a new phone.
Exactly. So it's not nothing.
Yeah, that's true. It's like a small investment
Right.
for a bigger payoff later.
It's all about the long game.
So it's not just about this 80% thing.
Right. There's more.
Spill the beans.
Yeah.
What else did they find?
Well, they highlighted how important it is to avoid extreme temperatures.
You mean like leaving your phone in a hot car?
Exactly. Or using it as a hand warmer in the winter.
Yeah, that can't be good for it.
Nope. Those extreme temperatures can really mess up your battery's lifespan.
Okay, so no more sunbathing for our phones.
Exactly. What about those cheap chargers?
Oh yeah, the off-brand ones.
Are they as bad as they say?
I've always wondered that.
Well, the study touched upon that too.
Man.
Using uncertified chargers
Yeah.
can damage your battery over time.
It's tempting to go for the cheap option.
I know, but it's like using the wrong fuel for your car,
Right. Might seem okay at first.
but could lead to problems down the road.
So what about software updates?
Oh, good one. Those are important too.
Don't they often come with battery improvement
Exactly. They often tweak things behind the scenes.
to make the battery work better?
Right. And speaking of sneaky battery drainers,
Like what?
background app refresh.
Oh yeah, it's a big one.
So many apps running in the background,
Without us even knowing.
and each one is using up a little bit of battery.
Okay, so we've covered the 80% rule.
Right.
Extreme temperatures,
Sure.
chargers,
Sure.
software updates,
Yeah.
background apps.
We're on a roll.
But what about this whole USB-C thing?
Ah, yes, the iPhone 15 Pro's new port.
Does that really change anything for the battery?
It's still early days,
Okay.
but it has the potential to be a game changer.
Really?
How so?
Well, for one, the charging speeds.
Oh yeah, I've heard it's way faster.
Exactly. Imagine juicing up your phone in like half the time,
That would be amazing.
right?
But it's not just about speed, is it?
You're right. There's more to it.
The article mentioned something about more efficient power delivery.
You're catching on.
What does that even mean?
It's like this USB-C is becoming this standard.
Yeah, I've been seeing it everywhere.
And that usually means good things for efficiency.
Well, instead of having all these different charging technologies with USB-C, it's more unified. Makes sense. Like streamlining a process.
Less waste.
Exactly.
Okay, but let's be real for a sec.
Sure.
Is this 80% rule really doable?
In everyday life.
Yeah. Like, I get it if you're just chilling at home.
Right.
You can be more chill about it.
But what if you're out and about?
Exactly. My phone's my lifeline.
For sure.
I need that extra 20% sometimes.
Especially if you're using navigation or something.
Or if I'm working.
You don't want to be caught with a dead battery.
No way.
So it's a trade-off.
That's what it seems like.
If you're a heavy user,
Yeah.
that extra juice might be worth it.
But for people who just use it casually,
Or charge overnight.
then this 80% rule could really help.
It's all about knowing your own usage.
That's good advice for anything, really.
True that.
So we've busted some myths today.
We did.
This 80% thing isn't just some random internet tip,
It's backed by science.
at least for now.
Well, technology is always changing.
That's true. We might have super batteries soon.
Imagine that batteries that last for weeks.
Weeks. That'd be a game changer.
No more range anxiety.
We could travel the world.
Work from anywhere.
The possibilities are endless.
It's an exciting future.
It really is. Well, this has been super insightful.
Glad to hear it.
I'm definitely going to be more mindful about my charging habit.
Me too. Every little bit helps.
Right. Got to make these batteries last.
Absolutely.
Well, that's a wrap for today.
Thanks for joining us on this electrifying deep dive.
Until next time, stay charged up.
And keep those devices running.